Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we're in Vegas. We're at the Link Promenade. We're going to step into the fabulous Flamingo Hotel and Casino for a walking tour. The Flamingo is a Caesars property, and it's directly across the Las Vegas Strip from Caesars Palace. It's a great central location, lots of things to see and do here, including the Link Promenade, which is where we are right now, with lots of shops and restaurants and attractions. So come on, let's step inside and check out the Las Vegas Flamingo. Again, we just entered through the Link Promenade entrance. There's tons of entrances to this hotel and casino, just like all the hotels and casinos along the Strip. On the right here, we have Cafe Express to go. They're pretty much always open. In the mornings, you can get your coffee and Danish here, and the rest of the day, it's pizzas and sandwiches. And like I said, they're pretty much always open, and it's a great place to stop off for a snack, especially if you're staying at the Flamingo. This is the Paradise Garden Buffet, which was closed when I got here. I got here just a few days after the hotel reopened after COVID. Just so you guys know, once that buffet reopens, it's got great views of the Flamingo Habitat, which we're going to pass here on the left coming up. And by the way, I just did a video on the Flamingo Habitat and Flamingo Pool, so that was just about a week or two ago, so make sure you check that video out on the New York channel. On the right, we have the Bugsy and Myers Steakhouse, which isn't open yet. It's a brand new place. It plans on opening in July, so it might be open at this point. And on the left, we have a Landau kiosk. This is Mitzi, the rubber ducky showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. This is Carlos and Charlie's, known for tacos and margaritas. I had a really good dinner here on their outside patio, and that video is coming up shortly, so stay tuned. I'm here just a couple days after the Strip reopened post-COVID, and most of the stores, restaurants, and shops here at the Flamingo are open, which is unusual, because many of the other hotels, most of the stores and restaurants and bars are closed right now. But I was here for about a week, and while I was here, they were slowly reopening, and I'm sure at this point most of the restaurants, shops, and bars are opened in the hotels along the Strip. The only exceptions would be nightclubs and, of course, the shows, which Vegas is known for. One of the things I like about this place is it's nice and bright and airy. It's not dark like a lot of the casinos and hotels are along the Strip. This one, lots of whites and bright colors and lots of natural light as well, and it just seems nice and open and airy and a nice place to hang out. And of course, no matter where you look at the Flamingo Hotel, there's always a splash of pink somewhere. These are the doors that head out to the Flamingo Habitat and swimming pools. There's two swimming pools, one for adults and one for families. And as you can see here at the cafe, the tables are pretty much separated pretty far away for social distancing. The Flamingo is located right outside the Link Promenade, but there's plenty of shopping to do right here in the hotel as well, including shops like Destinations, Flamingo Wine and Spirits, Flocked, Karma and Luck, Landau, Le Savant, Lick, Lola Soap, Essentials to Go, Magnet Max, Marshall Rousseau, the Promenade Gift Shop, Scene, Habitat Gift Shop, and Workroom. Workroom is a RuPaul store. RuPaul has the drag show here at the Flamingo, RuPaul's Drag Race. Unfortunately, it's closed like many shows here in Vegas, but I'm sure it'll be reopening soon. And the cool thing about Workroom is before the show, you probably meet a few queens in this store and get their autographs or talk to them, whatever you want to do, because they do hang out here an hour or so before the show actually starts. Prior to RuPaul's Drag Race was the Donnie and Marie show, which was supposed to last a couple of weeks but lasted several years, one of the more successful shows here on the Las Vegas Strip. And there's a food court here at the Flamingo as well, featuring one of my favorites, Johnny Rockets. And again, just like the Cosmopolitan, which was a previous video, just about everything in this hotel is open. And here we have a poker bar in the casino. Perhaps one of the ugliest casino rugs I've ever seen. Now, another show featured here at the Flamingo is An Evening with Whitney, the Whitney Houston hologram concert. Of course, it's closed right now, but I'm sure it will reopen sometime in the future. And it's actually a hologram concert of Whitney Houston with a full live band and backup singers and choreographed dancers, all fronted by a cutting-edge holographic Whitney singing digitally remastered versions of original live vocal performances. People say it's actually hard to tell the hologram Whitney from the live performers. I'd love to see this show. How about you? Some people think it's a little creepy. We just passed the Bird Bar, a very popular bar here on the Las Vegas Strip, a great place to sit down and do some people watching. And this is the front of the casino where most of the people walk off the Strip to visit the Flamingo. During my most recent visit here to Las Vegas, this is where I stayed, at the Flamingo, and coming up on the New York channel will be a room review. So make sure you check that video out if you have plans on visiting Las Vegas and are thinking about visiting the Flamingo Hotel and Casino. Looks like the blackjack tables are quiet right now. Speaking of blackjack, there's a new game down at the D downtown on Fremont Street. It's called BET Blackjack, and the rules are completely different than regular blackjack. Like the dealer pushes at 22, and lots of weird things going on. And I discovered it from a channel called Hagen 2 Cent. They do a lot of Vegas videos here. It's a really great channel. I'm going to put a link to their video where they introduced me to BET Blackjack. And if you're a blackjack fan, I recommend you check this video out and subscribe to their channel at the same time. And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Like I said earlier in the video, the Flamingo Hotel is a great place simply because of its location. It's in the middle of everything, surrounded by lots of shops, restaurants, attractions, including not only the Link Promenade outside its side door, but it has its very own wildlife habitat. And as I said earlier, the habitat and the Flamingo pools are covered in a separate video here on the New York channel. But I just wanted to give you a preview of what this habitat looks like. This is never before seen footage. Lots of water feature like waterfalls and fountains, and the landscaping is just beautiful, beautiful vegetation. And of course there's the wildlife, all different kinds of wildlife, including real live flamingos. On my recent visit, when I stayed here at the Flamingo, in the morning I would get a cup of coffee and walk these gardens and sit down and write out my postcards. Hey, Jeff from New York! What's a freaking postcard? Okay, I was kidding about the postcards. Does anybody still do that? There's a beautiful tiny wedding chapel here in the inside the habitat here. It's of course closed. Most of the wedding chapels are closed along the Strip and downtown as well. Or if you prefer, there's a very nice gazebo out back where you can get married outside. I'll show you that in a minute. So, if you're looking to get hitched, and well, lots of people in this city are, the Flamingo might be the place you want to visit. Of course, there's that little wedding chapel that we just passed, but if you want to go outside, we just come out back here under this arbor, and it opens up into a beautiful wedding area. The gazebo back here is simply stunning. That's all live vegetation. I have no idea how long it took to grow like that, but it didn't happen overnight, folks. And this is located right outside the back of the little wedding chapel. So if you're lucky enough to get married outside and it rains for the 10 minutes a year it does rain in Las Vegas, first of all, that's a bad omen. But if it does, you can just run inside to the chapel. Here comes the duck. Looks like this mallard's waiting for his bride. I think I made a new friend. I'm gonna call him Bill. Get it? And as you probably know, Las Vegas is full of wedding chapels and places to get hitched. But if things don't work out, there's even more divorce attorneys. Coming up next on the New York channel, we are going to head back to the Bellagio and check out the Bellagio Conservatory. There's going to be two videos. One, the next one is going to be during the day, and then shortly after that video, we'll do one at nighttime too. The place looks totally different at night, but whether you're here during the day or the evening, the place is just beautiful. So the daytime conservatory at the Bellagio is coming up next.
Thanks for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
All right, say it again together.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Thanks for watching one more time. Sorry.
And a little louder.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
I don't know about you guys, but I never get tired of Ginger and Marianne, and with those feathers, they're right at home here at the Flamingo. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.